Hey Nubers! Last time I talked to you, I was in the hospital with heavy painkillers and difficulties to even hold my phone. Um, so I guess it's time for a clean, proper update. So 3.5 weeks ago, on January 30, I was doing my long ride and I got hit by a car. It's a bit ironic that I trained to get healthy and I've got the worst health experience of my life because of that. Anyway, when I got hit by the car, I've lost consciousness and was brought to the ER, where fortunately they only diagnosed me with broken bones. I was very, very lucky. It was only bones, but it was quite a lot of them. I've got a total of 28 fractures, both concentrated from my pelvis to my clavicles. The most damaged bones were my radius and both my pelvic bones. And that's where I've got surgery for on February 1st. So I've had 4 screws put in my pelvis to hold the bones in place. And I've got a metallic head replacement in the radius. I've been in a wheelchair since then, unable to walk, fortunate enough to be able to come back home with help from my family, because it's sure it's tough on me, but it's also tough on them. Even if I was out 14-15 hours a week training, I was still doing quite a lot in the house. And now, well, my wife not only has to take care of me, but also take care of everything I was taking care of. So it's tough. Anyway, I will see the surgeons tomorrow in a post-op meeting and establish plans to return to work, because I haven't worked since the accident, and establish plans to start physical therapy, because right now, except moving like from this chair to the wheelchair, I'm not doing a lot of physical activity. I've lost a lot of weight when at the hospital, mostly because the food was terrible. But I'm for my balance, I really hope tomorrow will give me the green light to start doing some kind of activity. I don't know what. I don't really care at this point. I'm like a junkie who has been deprived from his drug for 4 weeks. So yeah, I'm eager to start again. What about my schedule, you might ask? Well, I'm taking it one step at a time. I still haven't contacted everyone. The fact that we got a winter storm last week here in Texas, which cut us power. I mean, we lost power and heat for nearly 2 days. We've lost phone and internet for more than a week. We've lost water because of burst pipes inside the house. So we're still out of water. I mean, that's like just cherry on top of the cake, right? So I haven't contacted all the race organizers yet. While I was in the hospital, the Kolache factory run got cancelled because of COVID authorizations. So it got deferred automatically to 2022. So I had nothing to do on that front. I contacted both the organizers of the Surfside Half Marathon in February and the Ironman 70.3 Texas in Galveston in April. And both very quickly deferred my registration to 2022. That was an awesome experience. Like, I had really nothing to do. Special thanks to the Surfside Half Marathon organizers, who also deferred my children registration. All of it just days before the event. with very kind notes. I mean, it was very good. They're really great people, and it's a very fun race to do. I did it last year. So again, if you're in the Houston area looking for a 5K, a half, or a full marathon, on the beach, on the sand, in mid-February, there you guys, you should really check them up. I'll put a link in the description. Next on my calendar was really kicking up triathlon season. Springback Triathlon in Fulshire in May. This one got cancelled as well. Not deferred to 2022, just removed from the calendar altogether. The way the organizers want to deal with the deferral is that we should just register for another race this year. So either Bolivar Peninsula or Shadow Creek Ranch, but I'm already supposed to do both races this year, so it's probably going to end up with one of these, but for 2022. When I say I'm supposed to do both these races this year, it's a big if, because Shadow Creek, even if it's only a sprint, it's in July, so it will be like borderline. We'll see. We'll know more tomorrow about what the expectations might be. It might be a bit early. The next race I will have to defer is Sylvan Beach in June. That's a nice race. It displeases me to have to defer it, but again, I need to. I'll take care of that when registration actually opens for this. And I'll have to follow up with Ironman 70.3 Santa Cruz. I've contacted them, but with no answer so far. It's in September, so I should be able to do some racing at that time, but it's very, very unlikely that I will be fit enough to run a 70.3 this soon in the other half of the country. I mean, it would be very, very, very ambitious to keep that scheduled. So what's left of my planning is light. Shadow Creek and Cypress in July, both sprints, but with a very big question mark right now. Bolivar Peninsula in October, not sure if as a sprint or as an Olympic, because they offer both, so I will have to choose to downgrade or upgrade to the proper one. But the idea is that from now on, the rest of the season hasn't changed. So Houston Half Marathon end of October, that's the only 8-year race that I have left. So I will really work for this one. Turkey Trot in November, Santa Hustle Half Marathon in December. So no triathlon after that. And the Houston Marathon in January, I was supposed to train for it to be my first marathon. It seems a bit ambitious. I would ask the surgeon tomorrow, but I will probably have to stick to a half on that. Maybe I will reconsider either tomorrow or even after the Houston half. But yeah, let's not be too ambitious. 2021 will not be the year of my first half Ironman. It will not be the year where I start training for a marathon. It will be the year where I recover from the worst accident in my life. So again, hopefully this week I will be able to start physical therapy. I'm sure this will be some opportunity for a lot of fun videos. Maybe not that fun, but I don't know, maybe it will be some motivation for some of you if it's not Ironman training. So I might just start create a new playlist for that. Anyway, in any case, I won't let that accident take me down. I won't let it define me. It really upsets me. It changes everything this year was supposed to be. I was supposed to go in France this summer to visit my to be born a new niece. It probably won't happen. It removed my first half Ironman. It removes my first marathon training. It removes a lot of things in my life. But I'm really fortunate to be here, to know that 6 months, 9 months, a year from now, it will be all in the past. And be fortunate enough to have the support of my family and friends. It will take me another year, but I will go from an Iron noob to an Ironman, and with your support as well. Bye, guys.